of you sacrifices. All of you will die in the pit of Discordia.
How do we choose? Who here has a tragic family origin?
My family was tragically taken away by orcs, and I was raised by Nulax.
My family, I never knew I was raised in the training center to be a killing machine.
Well, my father is Odin the Powerful, so I guess that makes me the chosen one.
I got you all beat. You see, my parents, they were just. Whoa! Oh, God! Oh, oh, no! Oh, how did that get there? Oh, no! Oh, oh, put me down! Oh, oh.
That's the kind of iPod I was talking about right here. This old radio iPod. This is the kind of thing that would play good music. You know, when I was a kid, I thought there were little people inside there that's singing out. Hey, this is Grandpa here talking to you about the fake book. I said, you know, there's a lot of people out there not telling the truth on their Facebook, and I'm getting kind of tired of all these selfies, you know, and I think I want to start a new movement. Let's not call them selfies. People are alone when they do it. Let's call them alonies. Maybe, because you're sitting there alone taking pictures of yourself. You don't look in a mirror, you know? Let's start a movement. No more selfies, just alonies. And maybe people won't be so brazen about putting so many of those online. You know, I get a lot of, old Instagram gets a lot of cards and letters from people asking me certain questions, and I brought in a few to answer for you. Here's one of them. It's funny, they're all folded the same way. Dear Instagram, I know how long a tweet is, but how much does a tweet weigh? Well, that's a very good question. I did a little research, and a normal tweet is about 2 Instagrams. That's crazy as the discounts at Sam's Furniture. Thank you, Rodney, for that one. Dear Instagram, what about smart watches? I don't want to wear something that's smarter than me. It kind of makes me look dumb, you know. It's like I'm going to have a heated discussion with my socks later. It doesn't make any sense to me. So thanks for your letter, Doug, I guess. Dear Instagram, wise Instagram, tell me about portable media. Well, I don't know. You can carry all your files around with you at once, I guess, and lose them all at the same time. I was over at Cooter's house the other day, and he had a slingshot shooting CDs into the air. Said he was putting stuff in the clouds. That's just crazy. Nobody knows for sure how the cloud works, but I'm pretty sure that ain't it. This is Instagram talking to you. Sign it off now. Keeping you in line online.
Dixon Street Records brings you its 8th annual Organic Fest.
Hey everyone, I'm Bebop Hatfield.
And I'm El Chaparro, and we're bringing you details for the biggest organic festival in the tri-state area.
The biggest names, the most organic, and the best locally sourced grassroots culture is at the 8th annual Dixon Street Records Organic Fest.
Everything is genetically tested at the gate to make sure there isn't a hint of genetic modification. We put the no in GMO.
Ready for some food trucks? We've got 100 acres of food trucks, over 1,500 selections. Your favorites like
That Scant Plant,
The Whippy Hippie,
Organic Regrets,
Violence-Free Shaved Ice,
The Flimsy Whimsy,
Popcorn and Piercing,
and Powder Chow. Everything is biodegradable, even the food trucks. No plastic allowed, no fossil fuels, no synthetic fabrics, and organic tints.
That's right, Joe. Absolutely everything is made of hemp.
You want sunscreen? Oh, we've got organic sunscreen. It's called The Mud.
Ha ha! We're serious. If you pansies want sunscreen, don't be bringing that Monsanto chemical cocktail up in here.
Oh yeah, and don't forget the mandatory vegan eating contest. Sponsored by Farmer Johnson's Wieners.
Competition is steep against returning champion, Organic Away.
Thanks to climate change.
We got microburst storms and hail followed by record high temperatures.
Custom organic beard grooming.
Full dreadlock service.
More food trucks?
There's gonna be the fly tie, the banana leaf, the ghost in the pepper, pure manure, shoots and roots, the mean goat, naked tacos, and no hairnet Bretts.
That's some killer selections, boy. I've been dying to try Shoots and Roots. I heard they don't even wash their produce.
Yeah, so many fun activities, and stick around for the last day of the festival for the best shiitake mushroom contest. And if that wasn't enough for you Sprouts, check out this list of special guests.
Neil deGrasse Tyson,
Yoko Ono,
Crescent Dragon Wagon,
Case DeGarrio,
Alanis Morissette,
and flat earther anti-science guy beaten in Elon Musk pinata.
Seriously, when that thing breaks, root vegetables come flying out.
Follow us into a cave with no exit.
A cave with no exits.
Biodegradable zero-impact bathroom facilities.
And there's more, like repurposed trash furniture.
Plus, we got organic 3D printed clothes.
Everything is powered by solar or wind.
And here's the best part.
All the produce is the ultimate form of organic, completely ignored.
They didn't even look at it when they picked it.
Literally, I didn't even look at it when I ate it.
Now that's organic, y'all.
So get your tickets now, Sprouts, for the 8th annual Organic Fest.
And get ready to be truly
Organic!
The 8th Annual Organic Fest. See you Sprouts there.
Status report.
Looks like we got a jumper. He had a total breakdown and looks like he's on edge.
Oh, damn it. The negotiator's on sick leave. But we can't have him hurting anybody else. We're going in hot.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, guys?
Oh, jeez.
Ah, figures.
Hey, I heard you need a negotiator. What's the 468?
Are you even gonna try to learn the numbers? It's a jumper. We can't risk him hurting anybody else. We're going in hot.
You're going in hot on a jumper?
It's not time for questions, it's time for action.
You boys hang tight. I got this.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Hey up there! Yep, here I am. Hey, don't worry. We're here to help you.
No one can help me. I can't take it anymore.
Robert?
Yeah?
Of course.
Oh, hey, man. Hey, I know you and Janet are going through a rough patch, and I know they cut your lunch break to 30 minutes, but don't you think this is a bit extra? Well, hang on, come to think of it, why don't you just go ahead and jump?
What?
What?
Yeah, go ahead and jump. I'll catch you. It'll be just like the trust fall at the ropes course we did last summer. Did we drop you there?
No. You caught me.
That's right. So just close those eyes, fall on back into the arms of me. Now you can go home and take a nap. Yeah. And remember, Janet just hangs out with her gal pals so much because of the work stress, really. Not a big deal. Whew. All right. Go team. Yeah. High fives? No? I'll catch you guys later. I'll do the paperwork.
Hey out there, this is Instagram Paul with my special guest here, the Later with Jason Sewell show host.
It's Jason.
Jason,
Yeah.
That's what I said. Jason, he's a good man, boy. He's done a lot for the community, and it's nice to have him here. We're going to be talking about podcasts today, and this is one of the early ways to do a podcast. When I do my podcast, I talk right into my microphone here and make sure I get it good and recorded. I talk mainly about gardening and then making casseroles out of the things I grow in my garden. Hey, Jason, let me ask you a question. What is your favorite vegetable?
Thank you. I like cucumbers.
That's interesting. I like cucumbers too, but I also like squash. Squash is a form of a gourd. It's also one of the three sisters that the Native Americans grew: squash, beans, and asparagus. Do you have three sisters?
No, I don't have three sisters.
That's good. Wow, that's interesting, Jason. Squash casserole that I make is the same thing that my aunt Carlene used to make. And she was mean. She was ornery. People just disliked her all the time. And do you have a mean aunt and some vegetables you like to make a casserole out of?
I do have a mean aunt, although I'm not going to say which one is the mean aunt because that would get me in trouble. I'm going to go with root vegetables, though. I like a good potato casserole.
Huh.
Is that a thing? You need the microphone? So as long as I have the microphone, I have the power in this conversation?
I won't be able to talk, and they won't be able to hear.
All right. Here you go.
So do you slice the potatoes really thin, Jason? And when you do you also like to make potato chips? And do you also, if you were a type of vegetable, what vegetable would you be?
Yes, I slice them thin. No, I don't make potato chips, and if you have advice on that, I would love to hear your advice. Instagram, Paul. Type of vegetable I would be is obviously, is that doing anything? Okay, all right. The type of vegetable I would be is, broccoli, for sure, because of the hair.
I didn't hear a lot of that because I was trying to set the levels. Jason, I appreciate you being on Instagram Paul's podcast today and talking about casseroles and digging in the dirt. And just sometimes it feels good to just wrap your hands around a good hoe and go to work in the garden. The Instagram Paul signing off. Don't do your pods in your cast and plant your pea pods.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Welcome back. Later with Jason Sewell. So glad that you are tuned in. And guess what? One of our favorite guests is back for April Fool's Day. We've got Madam Retrospect joining us. And man, things have changed so much since we saw each other. It was a whole year ago. Madam, welcome back to the show.
Jason, I can see you and I can hear you, but I'm not with you.
What?
I have become omnipotent. Oh.
Just since last year, you've become omnipotent? What? Excuse me, say again. What are you saying? Aunts?
I knew this was a seance.
Okay, so you're hilarious. We sent you a Zoom invite, and this is the Zoom, so I'm glad you figured it out.
Yes, and I'm with you now.
Oh, the magic of technology.
Is that you, Joe?
Yes, madam. It's Bo, but yeah, I'm here too.
Joe, aunts.
You covered that part. I don't. Aunts.
Welcome, Joe, to our seance.
Madam, it's been such an unpredictable year, hasn't it? Even for you?
My predictions have become even more accurate than ever.
Okay, well, do you have some for us?
Yes. Let me look into the universe. Ooh, I see everyone staying at home.
Yeah, that was most of this past year.
Yes, and they're wearing something very important.
Right, masks, right? Masks?
No. pajamas. They are all wearing pajamas all day long.
Yeah, no, that is true. And while we're talking about that, Bo, do you have a favorite pair of pajamas that you wear?
Oh, yes, I want to hear what Joe wears at night.
They have Gene Simmons from Kiss on them. Yeah.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew
Not
it.
touching that one, Joe.
Sounds
Let's
tasty.
see.
Tasty lick right there.
And they're gaining weight.
Oh.
They're all gaining weight. But not you, Joe. Oh, no, Joe might be. But not you, Jason.
Well, I did do
No, you don't need to
of,
lose any more weight.
I did do a lot of running this past year. I ran.
That's right.
2,000
You've been
miles.
running and running and running. Why are you running and running and running? There's some number.
Yeah, 2,020 miles in 2020. 2020 and 2020. That's right.
Oh, well, I might be able to recommend a mechanic for that.
Pretty sure I gained 20 in 2020.
Let's just say 2020 one more time.
I like a man with a little girth, Joe.
Ooh, it's both.
You guys always have this love connection. I can predict something may be happening in the future, but do you have...
Well, he has to call first.
That's it. That's the problem. Madam, again, thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule. Of course, you now knew that this was going to happen as you are a professional...
Of course I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah, so we can't wait to talk to you again in the future.
Yes.
So thanks for taking the time to hang out.
My pleasure, my darlings.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Jason. You be good.
Yes, I will.
Eat a burger, will you?
Yes.
Eat a burger.
Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to predict that our audience is either going to turn their TVs off right now or they're going to hang around to see what else happens. Either way, we have fun with you, and we'll see you later.